Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 5. In fact, the final episode of the Golf base build. Yes guys, this is the final episode of the Golf base build. Now, previous episode, we explained to you the reason why we couldn't get the base to work. Because the amps, the new power base amps, had been delayed. But you know what we thought? We had a deadline. We needed to get the car over to Ultimate Dubs in Telford for the first show of the year. And we managed to get it there. So new wheels, aero kit, we had the car detailed in-house because it was just full of swirl marks. And the car was well received at Ultimate Dubs. A lot of you that came to the airlift stand did ask, can we have a listen? And when we popped the boot, unfortunately, we couldn't give a demo. So as you can see there, we have 2 amplifiers in place and we're missing 2. And in fact, these are the wrong amps. These are the old amps. And sod's law, literally, we got back from Ultimate Dubs, 2 days afterwards, the new amps arrived. So the plan is to rip these 2 amplifiers out, fit the new amplifiers in, obviously tune it all, run all the cabling, make sure it's neat. There's some lighting that's going to be fitted around the amplifiers. We've already installed the new battery. That's in the passenger rear quarter. That battery is more than sufficient to run the 4 amplifiers and play it loud, because ultimately that's what we're going to do. There are also a few questions that you dropped in the previous episode, and one of those I'll answer now. Is it a passive system or is it an active system? Well, we have gone completely active. So we've done away with the front crossovers for the 2-way component kits. There's a brand new power base processor, which we've already installed. So once the amps are fitted, we'll get Blade to come in and tune those amplifiers. I'm going to leave the car and the new amplifiers in the hands of the engineers, and I'll be back shortly. And guys, at the end of this episode, it's going to get super exciting. Both you and myself are going to feel some bass, and I guarantee you that. I'll see you in a bit. So before we purchased this car, the first thing we did was carry out a car vertical history check, which checks to ensure that there's no mileage discrepancies, i.e. the car's not being clocked back, to ensure the car's not been stolen or stolen recovered, to ensure there's no finance outstanding. The last thing you want to do is buy a car and then find out that there's finance outstanding, because you will be responsible and accountable for that debt. And finally, to ensure the car has not been in a heavy accident or written off. Obviously with this Golf, all clear, green ticks, full stop. However, check out this Golf on the screen now. As you can see, that's had a pretty heavy impact. The last thing you want to do is buy that car once it's been repaired and then find out that the previous insurer had written that car off. So guys, download the Car Vertical app, which now works in over 20 countries worldwide, and make sure you carry out a Car Vertical history check before you buy a used vehicle, and also use our code CAS at the checkout for a healthy 20% discount. Now, let's get back to the episode.
Okay, so the time has come. Steve has been working his backside off getting these amps in. It's a tight fit, but we managed to get them in. Everything is working as it should be. We've got sound, which is good. Now it's time to do our little bit of tuning, fettling. So we're going to be using a multimeter to set gains, and then I'm going to be setting EQs and time alignment and stuff through the processor. So first things first, setting the gains, and we'll go from there. Right, so I'm finally finished tuning after what seems like days of fettling, just tweaking stuff, trying to get it perfect. I think I'm there. So we're using obviously the Powerbase processor with the app that's controlled via Bluetooth, so I don't need to plug anything in, get a laptop out, it's all on my phone. So I've adjusted all the crossover settings, the EQ settings, what speaker does what, and all that kind of stuff. So I think now it's about time we hand it back over to Raj and Parm, see what they think about it. Hopefully they like it. I'm sure they're probably going to sit in it for a second and go, that's too loud for me, because they're both pretty old now. But no, I'm sure they're going to love it, and I'm sure they're going to be impressed with the output of everything that we've put in there.
Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Whoa, you in a nightclub or something?
No, I'm in the golf. I'm in the workshop.
You're a bit old.
Just over here because it's playing and oh my god.
I was about to say, you're a bit old to be going to daytime gigs, mate.
I'm in the workshop.
Okay. Oh. Damn.
I can't breathe. It's done. That's why I was calling you.
I had no idea. I've been off for a couple of days, so I've had no idea.
Did you just say something?
Hey? Sorry?
What?
What?
Mate, that is on another level.
Is it really?
It's sharp and it drops.
Really?
Wow. Wow. We'll give you a demo in a moment, but firstly, let me show you the boot install, because obviously you've done all your touches on the outside. You made the car look very pretty, and I've got to give you
It looks
that.
all right. Yeah,
You know,
it looks
the
good.
car had a lot of love at Ultimate Dubs, but we all know it's about the base.
Yeah.
This is the base build. Check it out.
Oh,
Oh. So yeah, Steve, Jay, Aman have knocked it out of the park. Obviously, the box was already done, as you saw.
well, it never was questionable, was it? Wow.
So you got obviously that leather touch on that top panel.
Yeah.
Lovely little touch with the logo.
Yeah.
With the Cardio Security logo.
Yep.
These are actually 4 amplifiers, guys. So we've got 2 mono amplifiers, 2 4-channel amplifiers, and Steve has somehow made it look like one amplifier.
One big amp. Yeah. That looks really
Nicely lit up as well. I think this looks fantastic. And just think, Paul, this is all in the boot. That is the boot area. Obviously, we can't put a shelf on there, but it's still the boot area. So we have fitted a lithium battery, which is in the rear passenger side quarter. Obviously, that's doing its job, but I think to really play it and let it pound, I've left the engine running. So shall we have a listen?
cool. Yeah, man. I can't
Do you guys
wait.
want to listen?
I can't wait for this.
So I'm going to play you the same track that I've been listening to, sort of Miami style bass, you know, from back in the day, the Miami bass tracks. It's YouTube friendly. So bass controller is not at max. Sharp, isn't it? That's only Okay, so what I was trying to say, yes, as you said, volume's only at halfway, but we've got to run the subs in.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to blow the subs before we've actually used the subs.
Yeah.
Top end?
Do you know what? It's actually really well balanced. There's plenty of top end. There's loads of mid. I'm a mid bass guy, so I appreciate mid bass, and then obviously you've got some pounding sub bass to go with it. I know this wasn't going to be an SPL build, but it is a bass build. But yeah, it's really well balanced.
Let me play you a YouTube frequency test. You ready for this?
Okay, yeah, all right, here we go.
Okay, so the lower frequencies we're not going to hear, below 20 hertz, which is infrasound, I think it's called. We're not going to hear that. But from 20 hertz upwards, we should start feeling it. So I'll say hear, but feel. We're not going to feel the bass, but we should feel the air moving. So 1 hertz, that's 5. So you can feel the subs are moving.
Yeah.
10. So you go, guys, 10 hertz, 15. And at 20, we should be able to, yeah, you can sort of feel
you
that.
Can start feeling that now, yeah.
Now, that's where the bass is now dropping. 25 hertz. Oh yeah. You feel that rush of air. 35 hertz. 40. Oh, that sounds like the optimum. 45. And now it's slowly starting to tail off. 60 hertz. There you go, slowly starting to tail off. So the subs are doing exactly what they should be doing, playing that low, deep bass. They're 15-inch subs at the end of the day. They're not going to play, you know, that pounding bass that you get from a 10-inch or a 12-inch.
So, yeah, exactly. You're not going to get quality punchy bass.
Correct.
But what you will get is those real lows, and it's going to hit you in the chest, which is what we wanted. Oh.
Wow.
Whoa. Yeah, that's cool. But do you know what? Look.
Sound deadening.
Sound deadening, and you know, Golfs are quite well built. Listen, watch this, watch. Let's see how loud it is now, yeah? Watch.
Sounds all inside.
Yeah.
Although earlier on I did put a glass of water on top,
Oh, okay.
and it was shaking.
Yeah.
I think we nailed the brief.
Oh, absolutely.
This is not the end of the episode, but most importantly, what do you guys think of what we've created here? Because this was a tired Mk7.5 Golf GTI. It had been used, as you said, as a sort of development car.
Yeah.
And we've transformed it into what's a good-looking car with a lot of pounding bass. And it's a car that we will take to shows up and down the country, so you will see this car at events. From what I understand, and from some of the comments that I've dropped in some of the previous episodes and the DMs I've had, a lot of you are like, this is great, because gone are the days when you saw bass installs. You know, these big bass installs were the rage in the 90s and the noughties, but they seem to have died off, and maybe we've ignited that fire and that passion in some of you who may now consider a bass install. Well, if you are, you know where to come to. But yeah, this is not the end of the episode. The car will be out tomorrow playing, and Parm is going to put the finishing touch.
Oh yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow.
Get inside, let's have another listen.
Hey?
Let's have another listen. Get inside.
I'm feeling sick.
Shut up, get inside, come on. Let's go for it. You ready? I'm gonna notch it up a little bit this time, yeah?
Oh mate. Don't blow the subs up.
I won't blow the subs up. Let's go. So guys, Night Vibes event, it was an absolute hit. Over 100 cars, over 200 people here. It was manic. We haven't had an opportunity to play the bass golf yet, because the DJ's been playing all evening. DJ set is now finished, and we've got an opportunity to play the golf and get some of the people that are left here to jump in the car, and we'll get their first impressions and see how the bass feels for them, and does it drop as low as I think it does drop. Let's get into it, guys. This is going to be fun. Are you ready for this?
No, it's loud. So you need to.
Is it loud, he asked?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I would like to say from the boot, it's like mega because no one builds them like this, like proper bin stalls now.
Are you ready for some bass?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to take it easy initially, just to give you an idea of the tops, so the horn tweeters and the mid.
Yep.
And then when the bass drops,
Yep.
you can let me know how you feel. Don't run, whatever you do, okay? Something that you'll be familiar with now. Right.
Caught me off guard.
Okay, right. Now I'm going to play something that you'll be familiar with. Right.
Nice.
Happy?
I love it, love it. Amazing. That's the best one I heard so far.
It's clean as well.
Yeah, it is.
So
yeah.
it's not just
strong
bass.
but clean.
I feel like my throat is jumping.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
It does hit you here, doesn't it?
Yeah, like right here.
It sort of travels through you.
Yeah, that's unreal. What a sound. It's
Imagine-
clean as well, though.
It's very clean because sometimes the bass can be very overpowering, but at least here it's quite musical.
Yeah.
But the subs aren't even running yet. So can you imagine a bit more playing, and
Yeah,
the
that's
subs will
unreal.
sound even better.
That is ridiculously brilliant.
In a sentence, what do you feel?
Oh, it's emotional that way. The air movement is crazy.
It goes through you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, that's wicked.
That tingling's going to be there for a little while in your ears. So
What?
nice one.
Thank you so
right,
much.
let's punish somebody else.
Someone else.
What an event. Now, we did say we're going to get it to a show.
Well, we did.
We did.
It's just our own show.
Yeah, a month later than we
Yeah,
expected.
yeah.
We did get it to Ultimate Dubs. The car did go to Ultimate Dubs, as you guys saw in the previous episode. But as we all know, the base install wasn't completed. But it's all done. It's been out on show tonight. We've had a few people jump in. In fact, we've had quite a few people jump in, and some of them wanted to jump out quicker than they jumped in. But at least that means we did a good job, yes?
Absolutely. What were people's reactions in the car?
Blown away, literally, pardon the pun,
Nice.
blown away.
Nice.
Absolutely blown away. And a lot of people are like, I haven't sat in a base car for years because nobody builds base cars anymore.
Yeah, it's quite a rarity these days, and I'm kind of glad that we've done this now.
One final finishing touches in the palm.
There certainly is. Did I tell you what it was?
I already know,
Oh, that's no
but
good.
they don't.
They don't. So this number plate used to be on a previous base car of ours that was also very low. So, you know, base low. Yes.
Yeah, I know some of you are going to say that says BA55,
But yeah, come on.
but that's the only way you can get base low in the UK. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's a proper plate. There's no dodgy spacing here. It's now legally transferred onto our base low car. Our base project is fully complete. You will see this at shows up and down the country. You will see this a lot here at Car Security. And if you want to have a listen and it's at a show, by all means jump in. But if something happens to your eardrums, we are not accountable or responsible. And we'll make you sign a disclaimer before you get into the car. So what a great project.
yeah.
You glad it's done?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, once again, hat off to our engineers, installers. Great work, craftsmanship, workmanship. But yeah, the hands down, nice one, guys. Team effort, you know, teamwork makes the dream work.
Thanks to Powerbase for pulling out all the stops and getting the amplifiers here. Yes, they were a little bit late, but they were worth the wait. Stunning installation, stunning job the guys have done. But most importantly, what do you guys think? You know, I think it looks pretty rad. Let us know in the comment section what you think. And no doubt, hopefully you can get to hear it or see it at some point. Thanks for watching. If you need to know anything about the products, there are links to all the previous episodes that I've dropped, so suspension, wheels, the body kit, and obviously the audio. And some of the audio components that are listed below in the description. By all means, go and have a look and watch the previous episodes. Let us know if we should build another base car. What type of car would you want? I'm thinking American truck.
Yeah, that could work really well, actually. Yeah.
We are not in America, but
if you can drive it on the roads, because they're quite big.
Yeah.
But
thanks
anyway.
for watching. You want to get those plates on? Well, I've got the black one on. It might be a little bit bent, but it's all right, isn't it? It does the job. Do you want to get the front one on?
Yeah, I'll do that. And guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.